Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 World Series is on the air. We are now at Candlestick Park. This is Game 3 of the Fall Classic between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. This series is tied 1-1. Both the first two games have been very competitive. Both games have been one-run victories for each team. So right now, these two teams have been close, and anything can happen as we now go into games 3, 4, and 5 here at Candlestick Park. And right now, it's pretty interesting how these two match up. Hall of Famers on both sides, some of the greatest of all time on both sides. You really don't know how these games are going to go. So it's good to have everybody here as we now switch to the stick for games 3, 4, and 5. Vita Productions is first to join us here at Candlestick Park. So the Orioles have now made the trip to California. The Giants have now waited for them. It is now time for Game 3 of this 69 World Series. As David Vega now joins us here at Candlestick Park. So let's get things started. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, their number 3 starter, Mike McCormick. He has a record of 1 win and 1 loss. This is only his 3rd start of the postseason, mostly because the Giants swept the Mets and the Giants beat the Cubs in 5 games. They didn't need McCormick for that series. So this is only the 3rd start for McCormick. So if everybody is set and ready to go here at the stick, let's get ready for some baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. We are at Candlestick Park. It's a neutral park. 130. It does favor hitters, though. 138 home runs. It adds 3 to walks. Leading off for the Orioles is the left fielder, Don Buford. He is batting .413 for the postseason. We're going to use black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. This is a Halloween series between these two. The only difference is for the Giants, it's black, white, and orange. For the Orioles, it's orange, white, and black. All right. Does it really matter? It's the right uniforms. Let's find out. Let's see what an inside pitch has to say as Ben Witz now joins us here at Candlestick Park. And you are fully qualified now to umpire. You got your new glasses. McCormick, 2-1, range play. Buford, 2-4, ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Ron Hunt. His range is a 3. That's a 4. It'll get past him for a base hit. So Don Buford leads off with a single for the Orioles, and he will get to first. Next batter is the center fielder, Paul Blair. He's batting .270 with 1 homer in the postseason. Infield at double play. Buford, 19 stolen bases. He gets the steal sign. Don't think I'm going to send him, though. 10 plus 1 is 11. Dietz is a 0. They're not going to send Buford on this one. Blair will swing. McCormick, 4-3. Home run chance. Righty. 1-12. The 4 is good. Against the lefty. Blair needs a 15. Does he put the Orioles on the board first? Yes, he does. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Paul Blair. Stadium groans. A bad pitch by McCormick, and Paul Blair turned that grapefruit into fruit salad, and just like that, the Orioles strike first 2-0. That is the 2nd home run of the postseason for Blair. And now that will bring up one of the greatest of all time, right fielder Frank Robinson, batting .260 for the playoffs. He does have 3 home runs. McCormick, 3-6, strikeout, got him. And that will be the first strikeout for McCormick. He had 76 of them that year in 69. Next batter is the first baseman, Boog Powell. Powell batting .240 for the playoffs, but he does have 3 home runs. Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Candlestick Park. McCormick, 4-4, strikeout, 12 will miss. Powell, 6-3, and that's grounded to first base. That'll be handled by Stretch McCovey. He'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 2 down, and now the third baseman, the vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson. He's batting .286 for the playoffs. He has definitely raised his average. McCormick, 2-2. It's a blank. Robinson, 3-5. That's grounded to third. That'll be handled by Jim Davenport. And over to first it goes to retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Paul Blair puts the Orioles ahead early. Bottom of the first, starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. Their number 3 starter, Dave McNally. He has yet to win a game in this postseason. No wins, 2 losses, and 1 no decision. Leading off for the Giants will be the right fielder, Bobby Bonds. He's batting .275 with 3 homers. McNally, 3-4. That's a blank. Bonds, 1-2, and that's grounded to short. That'll be handled by Mark Belanger, and Belanger will throw it over for the out. Next up, the second baseman, Ron Hunt. He is batting .325 for the playoffs. He's over his average. McNally, 6-2, strikeout 8. That's high. Hunt, a 3-6, and he grounds it to first. Boog Powell will take it himself and to the bag, 2 away. And now the center fielder, greatest overall player in baseball history, the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. He is batting .290 for the postseason. He does have 3 home runs, so he is around his average. McNally, 1-6, strikeout, that is high. Mays, 6-1, and that's grounded to short. Easy play for Belanger. He'll take his time, toss it over, and retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Giants. 2-0 in favor of the O's after 1. Top of the second. Leading off for the Orioles will be the second baseman, Davey Johnson. He is batting .230 for the playoffs. He's raised his average. At one point, Johnson didn't have a hit. I think he was like 0 for 21. He is hitting a lot better. Of course, future world championship manager for some great baseball team in 1986. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout from McCormick, 1 away. And now the shortstop, Mark Belanger. He is batting .340 for the postseason, so he's having a very good playoffs. McCormick, 2-4, strikeout, 12 no. Belanger, 6-2. He hits 1 to right field. Bobby Bonds will get there near the line. Then he'll make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up the catcher, Andy Etchebarren. He's actually getting his first start in the postseason. I was going to use him against left-handers. And Mike McCormick is the first lefty the Orioles have faced, the first starting lefty they've faced all postseason long. So Etchebarren getting his first start. .249 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs in 69. As Etchebarren and Hendricks were platooning. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout, 14 will be high. Etchebarren, 6-5, base hit right past second. And Etchebarren will get a single. He'll keep the inning alive. And that will bring up the pitcher, Dave McNally. He had an .085 average, a homer, and 5 RBIs in 69. Etchebarren is on first, and he'll stay there. McCormick, 6-4, against a righty, home run result against a lefty. McNally needs a 4, 18 is high. 1-5, instead he hits a deep fly ball to left field. Going back for that is Ken Henderson. He is at the track. He is near the wall, but he will make the catch. No runs and a hit for the Orioles. And we go to the bottom of the second. DB joins us here at Candlestick Park. You know, DB, I never asked, what does the DB stand for, if you want to tell me? Leading off for the Giants is the first baseman, Willie Stretch McCovey, Hall of Famer. Absolutely. He's batting .290 with a couple of bombs in the postseason. McNally, 2-5, strikeout, 2, got him. Struck him out. First strikeout for McNally. He had 166 of them in 69. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Jim Davenport. He is batting .172, still pretty much under his average. McNally, 5-2 at the park. Candlestick, 2-2. That is a home run to the pull side. But against the lefty, Davenport has 0, and it's not going to happen. And going deep for it is the left fielder, Don Buford. Is going to make the play at the wall, and that's going to be out number 2. So Davenport didn't have any homers against lefties, so he's not getting one there. And now the left fielder, Ken Henderson. He's batting .236 with a couple of bombs. Around his average, he's doing his job. McNally, 1-6, strikeout, 10, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for McNally. 2-0 Orioles after 2. Top of the third. Leading off for the Orioles will be Don Buford. He got a single his first time up. 2-0 in favor of the Orioles. McCormick, 5-4. That's a pitcher result. That 14 is high. Buford, 4-1, and Buford gets another base hit. That's a single past second. Buford is on base for the second time. And now here's Blair. Blair got a home run his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Infield is at double play. Buford is not going anywhere. McCormick will pitch. McCormick, 4-6, strikeout, got him. He will strike out Blair this time, and that is the third K for McCormick. And now here's Robinson. He's 0 for 1. Buford, and he gets the steal sign, but I still think you don't steal here in this situation. It's no secret it's your initials. I know that, DB. Just want to know what the D and the B stand for, but that's okay, DB. That's all right. It's your initials. I kind of thought that. I love you guys in my chat. I really do. I'm not going to send Buford. I'm going to let Robin swing. McCormick, 2-3, wild pitch, a possible pass ball. Dietz's pass ball rating is a 2, and he'll prevent it. Wow, nice play by Dietz as he makes a nice block, and probably really should have made it through, but okay. Maybe it's just Doug Sessoms joins us here at Candlestick Park. So we will try again. McCormick, if I can get the die in. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout, 12 is high. Robinson, 4-2. That's a fly ball to left, and that's going to be handled by Henderson, and that will be the second out. And now the batter is Powell. Powell is 0 for 1. Buford on it first. He'll stay. McCormick, 2-5, hit by pitch. No, that's going to be high. Powell, 2-4, and it is a grounder to short. Handled easily there by Lanier. He's going to throw to first to get Powell, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Orioles, holding on to a 2-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the third. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Candlestick Park. Getting here from Lambeau Field's a bit of a pain. Hey, I don't care if you're at from Lambeau Field, Phoenix Night. You should still be in your seat here at Candlestick Park before first pitch. I don't. You get no mercy from that on me. I don't care where you came from. Here's leading off for the catcher, Dick Dietz. 206 average for the postseason, but he's got 3 home runs. So he has been hitting for power in this postseason. McNally, 4-2. That's at the park. Candlestick Park, 6-5. And that's a fly to right. And Frank Robinson will get to it, and he'll make the play for the out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Hal Lanier, batting 195 for the postseason, a little under the average, but close. McNally, 2-4 against the righty, strikeout 20, no. Lanier, 1-2, and it's a base hit. Lanier gets the first single for the Giants, and he will get the first. That'll bring up the pitcher, Mike McCormick. He had a 136 average, a homer, and 4 RBIs in 69. And his bunt rating is pretty good. He can hit, though. I think they may just call the bunt. Let's see what the strategy roll is. And that's what they're going to do. The bunt is on. McNally, 1-6, strikeout 5, and that'll strike him out. And that's going to be the third strikeout on McCormick. His strikeout rating is a 28, but when you bunt, you divide that by 2, make it a 14, and McCormick just doesn't get it done. Maybe he should just hit it away. So now 2 outs. It'll bring up Bonds, and Bonds is 0 for 1. Lanier on it first, and he'll stay. McNally, 6-3, home run result, but the 11 against the lefty, Bonds needs a 6, but the 11 is high. Bonds, 3-1, and against the lefty, though, he'll still get a base hit. That'll be past short. Lanier will head to second, and he will stay. Even with 2 outs, he won't have enough speed to get to third. Single for Bonds, but against lefties, he didn't have that many homers against him. And now the batter is Hunt. Hunt is 0 for 1. Runners at first and second here for the Giants. Nothing on the strat. McNally, 6-5, strikeout 15 is high. Hunt, 4-6, and it's a base hit to right field. Lanier, base runner forward with 2 outs. A single to right is a 0. A 1-4, Lanier will score, and it's a 6. So we know Lanier is coming around third, and that was hit to right field. Frank Robinson has a -1 arm. A 1-5, there'll be a play. And no, Lanier will go back to third. Frank Robinson guns that in, and Lanier probably would have been a dead duck, but they hold him at third, and the bases are loaded for the Say Hey Kid. Mays is 0 for 1. Lanier on it third, Bonds on it second, Hunt on it first. Bases are full of G-men. Strategy. Nothing on the 1. McNally will pitch to Mays. McNally, 4-4. Hit by pitch. No, 7 is high. Mays, 3-4. And it's a base hit past second base. Lanier will score. Bonds will come around. He will score. Hunt will have speed. He'll get to third. 2 RBI single for Willie Mays. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! Willie Mays gets a 2 RBI single, and we're tied at 2. And now the batter is McCovey. McCovey is 0 for 1. So now tied at 2 here in the bottom of the third, as Mays gets a big-time 2 RBI single. Strategy. Nothing on the 7. McNally now trying to get out of the inning. McNally, 3-5. Error on a grounder. McCovey, 3-5 against the lefty. That's not an error. It's a slow hit ball to first. The ball is picked up by Powell. McNally coming over. McCovey running into first base. His base running rating is a 3. A 1-3. He is safe. He's outside retired. Great play by Powell, and Dave McNally had to come over there, and he gets McCovey, and that prevented a run from scoring, but the runs are in. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Giants, a 2 RBI single for the Say Hey Kid. Tied at 2 after 3. Top of the 4th. Leading off for the Orioles will be Brooks Robinson. He is 0 for 1. McCormick will pitch. McCormick, 1-5. That's an automatic out, and it is a fly to right. That'll be handled there by Bobby Bonds as he makes the play easily for the out. Dwight Bletz. Now you know. Roll on. We will. Next batter is Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. So an infield single is treated differently with an error on a grounder than a regular error. Yes. Error question mark and error throw question mark. Okay, it's a possible error on a throw. He changed the rule on it. Error G question mark. If it's an S, 1 to S6, it is a speed check instead. There is a version 4. I'm still playing the beta. He has not officially released it yet. I have asked about it. I don't know when he plans to do it. McCormick, 2-4. Strikeout, 17 is high. Johnson, 4-6. And it's grounded to second. And that'll be handled by Hunt. Hunt will throw it over to first for out number 2. Next up is Belanger. Belanger is 0 for 1. McCormick will pitch. McCormick, 3-5, blank. Belanger, 3-3. That's hit. That is hit to right field. That's an 18, and that's going to be a triple. Against the lefty, Belanger hits much harder against lefties, and Belanger will have a triple. He'll be on third. Batter now is Etchebarren, and he's 1 for 1, got a single his first time up. 2 outs, strategy roll. Belanger will stay put. McCormick, 4-3, home run chance. Righty, 1 to 12, 8 is good. Against the lefty, Etchebarren needs a 3. No. 5-1, but he will get a base hit to center field, and the Orioles will retake the lead. Single to center for Etchebarren, and it's 3-2 Blackbirds. Stadium groans. So obviously utilizing Etchebarren against the lefty instead of Hendricks, platooning the catcher, seemed to be the right call here. You don't see managing like this on the other channel with the fluffy cat. That'll bring up McNally. McNally is 0 for 1. Etchebarren on it first, and he will stay. McCormick, 6-4, against a righty. Home run result, but the 10 is high. McNally, 5-3, and he just chops it right back to McCormick, and he will take it. He will throw to first and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits for the Orioles, and they retake the lead. It's 3-2. Yeah, I don't know yet, Doug, when he will officially release version 4. Bottom of the 4th inning, and Jim Davenport leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 Orioles now. That is why you keep coming back. McNally, 4-1, strikeout, no. Davenport, 3-3, popped out to short. And that's going to be handled by Belanger. He'll make the catch in the infield, 1 out. Next up is Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 1. And that's why I'm always glad to have you here, DB. Glad to have everybody here. McNally, 4-5, range play. Henderson, 4-5, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to the vacuum cleaner. Robinson's range is a 5. But of course, that's a 6. He's not going to get that one, and it's going to be a base hit for Henderson. So Henderson gets it past the vacuum cleaner. Maybe he wasn't plugged in. And now the batter is Dietz. Dietz is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Henderson will stay where he is. McNally is going to pitch. McNally, 3-6, walk, 6, that's ball 4. So McNally walks Dietz. That is the first walk given up by McNally. He had 78 of them in 69. And now the batter is Lanier. Lanier got a single his first time up. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Henderson at second, Dietz at first. McNally, 1-1, range play. Lanier, 6-1. Again, it's a ground ball to third. Again, the ball is hit to Robinson. His range is a 5. Does he get this one? This one he gets. Now, where was that hit to? That was hit right at the third baseman. So, 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot Johnson, +1 is a 5. Double play, side retired. No runs, a hit, and a walk. As this time, the vacuum cleaner sucks it up and blows it over to second, and then the throw's in time to first. And the Giants waste a good chance there. 3-2 after 4 in favor of the O's. We go to the top of the 5th, and top of the order for the Orioles. Here's Don Buford. Buford is 2 for 2. He's off to a good start here at the stick. McCormick, 4-2. Error on a grounder. Buford, 1-6. Nope, that's a fly out. Fly ball to center field, and the Say Hey Kid is going to make the catch. Next batter is Blair. Blair is 1 for 2. He had a 2-run bomb his first time up. McCormick, 4-3, home run chance, but the 15 against the righty's too high. Blair, 6-5, but he will get a base hit to right field. Blair gets a single and he'll hold. And now here's Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play. And Blair gets the steal sign, and he's going to go. 15 + 1 is 16. Dietz is a 0 arm. Blair on his way. A 1-16, he is safe. And he is. Dietz was not even close, and Blair will steal a base and put a run in scoring position. First stolen base for Blair, and that takes away the double play. So we roll the strat, and Blair will stay at second this time. McCormick will pitch to Robinson. McCormick, 2-5, hit by pitch. No. Robinson's a 15, -8 makes him a 7. The 11 is high. Robinson, 1-4, but he does hit one to right. That's a 2, and against the lefty, it's a single. Single to right. Single to right field. Blair, base runner 5. A single to right. +1 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. Blair's going to come around. He will score. It's 4-2 Orioles. Stadium groans. RBI single for Frank Robinson as he gets to first. And now here's Powell. Powell is 0 for 2. Infield back to double play. Orioles now lead 4-2 here in the fifth. Strategy, nothing on the 19. McCormick, 3-2. Strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and get Powell, and that is going to be the fourth strikeout from McCormick, 2 away. 2 outs now for the vacuum cleaner. Robinson is 0 for 2. Robinson on it first. 2 outs now here in the top of the fifth. Strategy, that is a 1. Robinson not going anywhere. McCormick, 1-3 against a righty. Walk. The 20 is high. Robinson, 5-3, and he hits one to left field, but an easy play for Henderson. And he is going to make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a stolen base. And the Orioles now increase their lead. It's now 4-2. Cutter Historical joins us here at Candlestick Park. Giants are losing. Leafs are losing. My sanity, I may be losing. Nice day, isn't it? Leading off for the Giants will be Mike McCormick, and he will bat. McCormick is 0 for 1. McNally will pitch. McNally, 2-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. McCormick, 3-2, and he popped out to third. And the vacuum cleaner says, I'll get it in foul territory, but he will reach over and get it. 1 out. Next batter is Bonds, as Clee baseball fan joins us here at Candlestick Park. Bonds is 1 for 2. McNally, 1-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the fourth strikeout for McNally. 2 down. And now here's Hunt. And Hunt is 1 for 2. 2 outs here, bottom of the fifth. Orioles with a 4-2 lead. I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. McNally, 1-5, strikeout, 12 is high. Hunt, a 1-1, grounder to second. Easily handled there by Johnson. He'll take his time and throw it over, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Giants. Orioles have a 4-2 lead after 5. On to the 6th. McCormick, leading off for the Orioles, will be Davy Johnson. He's 0 for 2. McCormick's got 4 batters left before fatigue. McCormick, 5-2, blank. Johnson, 5-2, ground out to short. Handled there by Lanier. And Lanier will throw it over for the out. Next batter is Belanger. Belanger got a triple his last time up, and he scored on an Echeverrin single. McCormick, 2-1, range play. Belanger, 4-3. That's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Hal Lanier. His range is a 5. He'll get that one with no problem. Easy play for Lanier. Throws it over for the second out. And now here's Echeverrin. He's 2 for 2 as he got the start here against the left-handed pitcher. His first start at all in the postseason. McCormick, 3-1, strikeout, got him, and the inning is over. Nice job by McCormick. That's his 5th K. And 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Giants are losing. Leafs. I gotta tell you something. Even though I'm very happy, my Florida Panthers finally won the cup. You know, I gotta tell you, look, I don't know, Cutter. If I ask, would you say the Toronto Maple Leafs are the Chicago Cubs of hockey? Are they the Chicago Cubs of hockey? I wonder if you'll agree with me on that. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays, leads off, and he is 1 for 2. Can the Dominican dandy come back on short rest? Not until tomorrow, because Marichal pitches tomorrow. McNally, 5-4, strikeout, got him. He got Mays. 5th K for McNally, 1 away. And now the batter is McCovey. Stretch is 0 for 2. McNally will go ahead and pitch. McNally, 1-6, strikeout, 14. That just missed. McCovey, 1-5. He hits one to right. That's a 2. That's a single against the lefty. McCovey gets a base hit. McCovey gets his first hit of the game. It's a single. And you can be a Sharks fan. The Jets should be the Cubs of football. I don't know if I want to say the Jets should be the Cubs of football, because not everybody likes the Jets in the NFL. Not everybody likes the Jets. A lot of people do like the Leafs. A lot of hockey fans like the Leafs, even if they're not their favorite team. Not many people like the Jets. The New York Knicks. The Knicks, you could probably say, could be the Cubs of basketball, maybe. You could say the Knicks are. They haven't won anything in a while. But I don't think the Jets would be the Cubs of football. I just don't see that. McCovey on at first. Davenport, the batter, he's 0 for 2. And infield's a double play, 1 out. McCovey, he'll stay put. McNally, 5-6. Home run chance, but it doesn't matter because Davenport has a 0 against lefties. Davenport, 2-6, and he lines out to first. That's out number 2. No, actually, he lines out to third. And McCovey's off the bag. A 1, he's out. Let's get back, 2 outs. So McCovey gets back to first base on a line drive right to third, 2 down. And now the batter is Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 2. Well, when your biggest fan is Spike Lee, you can't expect to go too far. Ouch. McCovey on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the 4. McCovey stays put. McNally looking in and he'll pitch. 4-6. Error on a throw. Henderson, 6-2 against the lefty. Now that's a single past first, but it's an error on a throw. So that's either going to be an infield single or it's going to be a 2-base error. And that's hit to first base, and that is Boog Powell. His error rating is a 4. That's a 5. He will not make an error. It'll be an infield single. Batters advance 1 base. Boog Powell almost made an error there. But an error on a throw, it's an infield single with 1 extra base advancement. I just don't like single and then error like that. So that's just going to be an infield single for Ken Henderson. And now the batter is Dietz. Dietz is 0 for 1 with a walk. But now runners at first and second for the Giants. I should say they be what the aren't sitting in fan base Stockholm syndrome. That I agree with. That's a 20. McNally fires to second to get McCovey. And no, McCovey will get back. McNally does have a decent pickoff rating. McNally will pitch. 5-2. That's at the park. Candlestick Park. 5-4. And Dick Dietz just pretty much gave the Giants the lead, because a 5-4 on the park is a home run to the pull side. And against the lefty, Dietz has a 20. Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Home run, Dick Dietz! Stadium cheers! Yay! A 3-run bomb by Dick Dietz, and the Giants take the lead 5-4. Dick Dietz only had 11 home runs in the entire 69 season, although he only had 244 at-bats. And that is his 4th home run of the playoffs. Dick Dietz hits his 4th bomb. And now the batter is Lanier. How quickly a game can change. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. McNally, 4-6, error on a throw. Lanier, 6-6, ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's a 6, and that's going to be an error by Belanger. Powell's range is a 4. He won't, and Lanier is going to stay at first base. He will not have the speed to get to second. That is an E. That's going to be an E6. First error on the Orioles. As Lanier goes ahead and gets that, and he's safe at first. So an error on Belanger, first error on the Orioles, and the batter is the pitcher, McCormick. They are going to bring him out. That's going to be it for him. He has one more batter he can face, and that will be it for McCormick. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Tito Fuentes. 295 average, a homer, and 14 RBIs in 69. So Lanier on at first, 2 outs here. Now a 5-4 Giants lead. Strategy, nothing on the 7. McNally, 3-6, walk, and ball 4, he walked him. So he walks Fuentes. McNally is tired. And now runners at first and second, and the batter is Bonds. And they are, McNally due to lead off the 7th inning. They really would like him to get out of this inning. But the way I think if you're the Orioles, you got to make a play. That's going to be it for McNally. He's coming out. So the Orioles will go to the bullpen. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Dick Hall to pitch to Bonds. So right now, McNally leaves with the L. Hall, 2 wins and a save. His job is to really just get 1 out. So Lanier on at second. Fuentes on at first, 2 outs. Hall will go ahead and pitch. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Hall. 5-2. It's a blank. Bonds. 2-6. And he hits one to right field. That's an 11. And Bonds just got himself a bases-clearing triple against a righty. Lanier will score. Fuentes will score. Bonds to third. 2 RBI triple. 7-4 Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! Bobby Bonds gets an RBI triple. And now it's 7-4 Giants, and now the batter is Hunt. That was just all Bobby Bonds. Think about who made that. Phoenix Knight says who made that call. It would have been if it was a lefty, Bonds would have gotten a double out of it instead. But still, it doesn't really matter. So Hall will pitch to Hunt. Now 7-4 Giants. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 6. Hall. 1-2. Blank. Hunt. 6-5. That's a ground out to third. That'll be handled there by the vacuum cleaner. He will throw it over to first and retire the side. 5 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1 error. 1 walk. A 3-run bomb by Dick Dietz. His 4th home run of the playoffs. 7-4 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Fans here have been watching a back and forth game. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the Orioles as Dick Hall coming out. And leading off, we'll see who now. It depends on who they're going to bring out the bat. And let's see. First, we'll call a pitcher for the Giants. And they got switch and a right. I think they're going to go with a righty. So coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Frank Lindsay. Lindsay will come out to pitch now. 2 wins, 1 loss, a hold, and 2 saves. So Lindsay will come on to pitch. McCormick got the W right now. And McNally right now leaves with the L. So Frank Lindsay will come on to pitch. And he can pitch to 9. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the Giants. And it is going to be Dave May. For the Orioles, I should say. Dave May. 242 average, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. So Frank Lindsay will pitch to May here, top of the 7th. 7-4 Giants. Lindsay, 1-2, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and get May. And that's the first K for Lindsay. 1 away. And now here's Buford. Buford 2 for 3. Lindsay will pitch. Lindsay 2-1, strikeout, that's high. Buford 2-6, that's a ground ball hit to third base. Davenport will get to that. Toss it over for out number 2. And now Blair. Blair 2 for 3 tonight, a bomb and a single. Lindsay will pitch. Lindsay 2-4, range play at the park. Candlestick Park, 6-1. It's a single to right, but going after that is Bobby Bonds. His range is a 3. No, it's going to be a base hit. Blair will go ahead and get a 2-out single. That's the 3rd hit of the game for Blair. Next batter is Robinson. Robinson is 1 for 3. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 8. Blair stays put. Lindsay will go ahead and deal. Lindsay, 6-2. Base hit right past the pitcher. Blair's got the speed. He'll make 3rd easy. And that's a single for Robinson. And now the Orioles have the tying run coming to the plate in Boog Powell. Powell is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. Blair on at 3rd. Robinson on at 1st. Lindsay's going to pitch to Powell. Fans here at Candlestick hoping Lindsay can keep it going. Strategy. Nothing on the 1. Robinson's going to stay where he is. Lindsay sets up an E-well pitch. 5-2. It's a blank. Powell. 5-3. And it's a base hit to center field. The Orioles will get one back. Pat Blair will score. Robinson with 2 outs, base runner 5. Single to center, -1. Robinson will have to hold at second base, and it's now 7-5. So Boog Powell will bring in a run. And now a 7-5 lead, and here comes the other Robinson. Brooks is 0 for 3. Now a 7-5 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Lindsay, I don't know, but we'll see what he does here. Lindsay will go ahead. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Frank on at 2nd. Boog at 1st. Lindsay, 1-2. Strikeout. That's high. Robinson, 3-6. It's a ground ball to 3rd. That'll get picked up by Davenport. He's going to throw to 2nd to get Powell, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles. But the Orioles do get one back at 7-5. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, you still got plenty of time to vote for the next season of Inside Pitch starting January 6th. 1958, 1983, 1990, 2011 are your choices. Plenty of time yet, but if you've not voted, make sure you do vote on the community tab on my channel. Bottom of the seventh inning here. Giants lead 7-5. Leading off for the G-men is going to be the Say Hey Kid. Mays is 1 for 3. Orioles need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Orioles they're going to save Watt. So coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Dave Leonard. Leonard does not have any official stats, but he has seen action in the postseason. 7-4, a save, a 2.49 ERA. Dave Leonard is going to come on to pitch. So he will get some action here as we go to the bottom of the seventh. 7-5 Giants. Series is tied at 1. Leonard, 6-1. Range play at the park. Candlestick, 6-2. Single to center. Going after that is Paul Blair. His range is a 4. He's got it. 1 out. Nice play by Paul Blair to take a single away from Willie Mays. Da-na-na, da-na-na. It'll bring up McCovey. McCovey is 1 for 3. Leonard will pitch. 4-1. Pitcher result, 14. That's going to be an automatic out. And it will be a ground out to second base. Getting over there will be Johnson. And he'll toss it over for out number 2. 2 outs. Here's Davenport. Davenport is 0 for 3. Leonard, he'll go ahead and pitch. Leonard, 4-1. Pitcher result, 18. That's high. Davenport, a 5-5. And against a righty, it's a ground ball to third. That'll be taken care of there by the vacuum cleaner. He'll suck it up and blow it over to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Leonard. 7-5 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Lindsey can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. And leading off for the Orioles is Davy Johnson. And they got 3 righties. Lindsey's going to pitch to Johnson. Is going to pitch. So Lindsey will pitch to Johnson. Remember, this is 1969, not 2020. Lindsey's going to go ahead and deal. Lindsey, 6-3, strikeout. And that just missed. Johnson, 2-2, ground out to second base. And that'll be handled there by Hunt. And Hunt will throw it over for the out. 1 down. Here's Belanger. Belanger is 1 for 3. He's got a triple. Lindsey, 3-4. Error on a grounder. Belanger, 5-3 against a righty. It's going to be a double to center field. Center fielder is Mays. His error rating is a 6. That's a 6. That's going to be an error out there. Belanger automatically goes to third. He's got the speed. Mays has got a 0 arm. Belanger a 1-4. He'll score. No, he holds at third. So that goes as a double and an E8 on Willie Mays, who makes the error out there. And that is the first error on the Giants. As Willie Mays let the ball get past him, but they hold Belanger on at third, even with that kind of speed, but he holds him. And now the infield, they're going to play the infield in. And the next batter is Etchebarren. Etchebarren is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Big error on Mays. Can the Orioles capitalize on it? Lindsey will pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Lindsey. 5-4. Strikeout. No. Etchebarren. 2-6. And it's a ground ball to third. It's a ground ball to third. Belanger's base running rating is a 2. With the infield in, and they are going to send him. The throw is going to come to the plate. A 1 or 2 or... Oh, you say no? Excess, you say no, do not send him? You say don't send him? Take the out at first? What do you say, XSG2? I haven't rolled yet because the tying run would come to the plate. Okay. So it's a sure. So you want to take the sure out at first. All right. So XSG2 says do not. So they hold Belanger. Belanger will not try to come home. The throw will go to first for out number 2. We will do what XSG2 says, as I do listen to my chat once in a while. So now there are 2 outs. And that goes as a ground ball to third. We'll see a pinch hitter for Dave Leonard as he's going to come out of the game. And the batter is going to be Ellie Hendricks. Hendricks mostly a starter, and he's done well. But Ellie Hendricks is going to pinch hit here against Lindsey. Lindsey is tired. The Giants are going to take him out. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher to pitch to Hendricks instead. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Ray Sadecki. Ray Sadecki has no official stats, but he has made a few appearances. So here comes Ray Sadecki, 5-8, no saves, a 4.24 ERA. He will pitch to Hendricks. So Sadecki here looking to get a hold. So now 7-5, but there are 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Hendricks has got good home run power. So Ray Sadecki will pitch to Hendricks. Fans here at Candlestick hoping Sadecki can get it done. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Sadecki looking in on Hendricks. Fans here at the stick hoping for a good pitch. Sadecki. 5-1. Strikeout 11. That is high. Hendricks. 5-2. And it's a base hit. The Orioles will get a run. Belanger will come and he will score at 7-6. Hendricks hits a base hit past first, and a run scores. It's now 7-6 on an RBI pinch hit single by Hendricks. Stadium groans. So it looks like XSG2 was right on the money with the call. But now the batter is Buford. And Buford is 2 for 4, but now it's a 7-6 ball game. Hendricks on it first. I do use the 3 batter rule, so Sadecki still has to pitch to 2 more. Strategy. Nothing on the 16. Hendricks on it first. Sadecki will pitch. 3-1, walk, ball 4, and now the tying runs at second base. And now here's Blair. Blair is 3 for 4, 2 singles and a bomb. 2 outs here. They go talk to Sadecki. It's now 7-6. The Orioles now are with a big-time bomb from Blair. They talk to Sadecki, see, can you get us one more out? But Blair hits lefties a little better. Strategy, nothing on the 16. Sadecki will go ahead and pitch to Blair. Sadecki, 3-6. And that is going to be high. That's going to be deep. And that's going to be gone. 3-6 is a home run result. And against the lefty, Blair has a 15. Kaboom! 3-run bomb, Paul Blair. The Orioles retake the lead. Stadium barfs. Blech. Blair hits his second home run of the game. This time it's a 3-run bomb. And it is now 9-7 Orioles. And this stadium just went dead quiet. So McCormick's going to get a no decision. Right now, Sadecki's going to get the L. McNally's going to get a no decision right now. 9-7 Orioles as the giant bullpen blows up. And the batter now is Frank Robinson, and that is it for Sadecki, as that experiment did not work. Coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Don McMahon. Don McMahon started the season with the Detroit Tigers, wound up on the Giants later. And McMahon, he does have 2 saves in the postseason. So McMahon will come on to pitch, and he'll pitch to Robinson. And now it's 9-7 Orioles here in the top of the 8th. McMahon will pitch. 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Robinson, 3-2. And that's a fly ball to center field. And getting to that's going to be Willie Mays. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 walk. And the Orioles have taken a 9-7 lead going into the bottom of the 8th. Ken Henderson leads off for the Giants. Switch right coming up. And the Orioles, they really would like to save Eddie Watt, and they will. Or will they? Coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Al Severinsen. 1 win, no losses, a 2.25 ERA. He only had 12 relief appearances in 69, but he made the roster. Al Severinsen, this is his first appearance completely in the postseason. So Severinsen is going to try to go ahead and be the setup. Try to get a hold. Bottom of the 8th, 9-7 Orioles. Severinsen, 4-2. Range play. Henderson, 2-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Belanger. His range is a 3. That's a 2. He's got it. Belanger will take care of that and toss it over for the out. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Next batter is Dietz. Dietz has a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Severinsen, 4-5. Error on a grounder. Dietz, 5-3. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to the vacuum cleaner. Robinson's error rating is a 5. That's a 6. He juggles it, but he'll hold on to it. Throws to first, out number 2. Deeds thrown out. And now here's Lanier. Lanier is 1 for 3, singled and reached on an error. So Severinsen will pitch to Lanier here. Severinsen will deal. Severinsen, 4-3, possible error. Lanier, 2-6. That's either is good. That's hit to the second baseman, and that's Hunt. His error rating is a 5. That's an 11. He will eat the ball. Lanier is going to have an not Hunt. Second baseman is Johnson. Doesn't matter. That's going to be an infield single. So Lanier gets an infield single, as that's not going to be a throwing error. So Lanier will get to first, and now we'll see a pinch hitter from McMahon. So the Giants now have the tying run coming to the plate. And they're going to bring out Dave Marshall, 232 average, 2 homers, 33 RBIs in 69. Dave Marshall will go up against Severinsen. The pitcher spot is 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th, 9-7. What a crazy game. And this is a game of the year candidate also. Lanier on it first. Severinsen will pitch to Marshall. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 14. Severinsen will deal. Severinsen, 6-1. That's at the park. Candlestick Park. 3-4. And it's a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Belanger. Throws to second to get Lanier. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Giants. 9-7 Orioles after 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Orioles will be Boog Powell. And the Giants are going to bring out a righty. And coming on to pitch, now the Giant bullpen a little thin as their best pitchers have been used. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Rich Robertson, making his first appearance. 1 win, 3 losses, a 5.52 ERA. Robertson is now the 5th Giant pitcher. Not gone that deep into the Giant bullpen. Because, of course, I don't use fatigue, which makes it a lot easier. Robertson will go ahead and pitch to Powell. Robertson, 2-2 at the park. Candlestick, 5-4. And that won't matter. And that won't matter. Because that's a home run to the pull side, and Powell has 20s right there. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Boog Powell! Stadium groans. Solo bomb for Boog Powell. That's his 4th home run of the postseason. 10-7 Orioles. And pretty much, really, for the first time in this series, we had a lot of runs. Orioles now lead 10-7 on a big-time bomb by Powell. And now the batter is Robinson. And right now, the fans here at the Stick, they're hoping maybe for some 9th inning magic. Robinson, 3-2 walk, 19 is high. Robinson, 5-4, base hit right past short. And right now, the Orioles can't do anything wrong. That's Brooks Robinson's first hit of the ball game. It'll now bring up Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 4. Infield is a double play. Strategy rolls are off. Robertson, 4-1 against a righty. Strikeout. And that's high. Johnson, 1-4. That's a ground out to second. 3-3-4. Shortstop pivot. Lanier 0. 1-4. They got it. 2 outs. So 4-6-3 double play as Johnson hits into that. And the batter now is Belanger. And Belanger is 2 for 4, a triple and a double. Got an extra base on an error. Robertson will go ahead and pitch. Robertson, 5-3, strikeout 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Boog Powell, his 4th home run of the postseason. Orioles have a 10-7 lead, but will we see some 9th inning magic? Coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Eddie Watt. His job is to get 3 outs. It is a save situation. Severinsen actually gets a hold. So does Leonard, actually. So Eddie Watt will now come on to pitch, but they will face the top of the order for the Giants in Bobby Bonds. He is 2 for 4, a triple and a single. 10-7 Orioles here. Game 3 of this 69 World Series. Series tied at 1. Watt will go ahead and pitch. 3-6. Pitcher result. The 17 is high. Bonds, 1-4, and he hits a fly ball to right field. But Frank Robinson says he'll get it, and he'll make the catch. Next batter is Hunt. Hunt is 1 for 4. Watt will go ahead and pitch. Watt, 1-2, against a righty walk. The 19 is going to miss. Hunt, 2-3, and it's a base hit past short. Hunt gets a single to keep the inning going. Tying run is on deck, and here comes Mays. Timeout for 1 second. Mays is 1 for 4 with a single. Hunt is on at first. Infield is set for double play. 10-7 Orioles. Strategy rolls are off, actually. So Watt will pitch. Watt, 2-1. Home run chance, but the 14 is high. Mays, 5-4, and he hits one to left field near the track, but Don Buford's going to make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs. Last chance for the Giants is McCovey. McCovey is 1 for 4. Hunt on it first. Fans here at the stick hoping McCovey can keep it going. Eddie Watt trying to get a save. Watt has got 1 loss, 2 holds, and 3 saves. Watt's trying for his 4th save. Watt gets the sign. Watt gets the deal. 5-2. Range play. McCovey, 1-3. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Davy Johnson. His range is a 3. He dives. No, it's a base hit past second base. Hunt's going to have the speed. He'll get to third. McCovey to first, and the tying run is at the plate. And the batter is Davenport. Davenport is 0 for 4. Jim Davenport. Hunt on at third, McCovey on at first. Watt will be tired after Davenport. And the question is here, do you let him hit? And I think you do. I actually still think you do. Davenport, actually, you know what? No, I don't think you do. Davenport is 0 for 4. I think in this situation, I think you make a change. And I do have other third basemen. And they're going to go with the hard hitter. Davenport coming out of the game and coming on to pinch hit is going to be Bob Berta. 230 average, 6 home runs though, 27 RBIs. Don Mason will take over at third if the game goes any further. So Davenport being lifted for a pinch hitter. And Bob Berta is going to come out to bat. Hunt on at third, McCovey on at first. 2 outs. Watt looking in on Berta. The fans here at the stick hoping Berta can get a hold of one. If Watt makes a mistake, it got a good chance to be gone. Watt looking on Berta. No strategy roll. 10-7 Orioles. Bottom of the ninth. Watt will pitch. 5-2. Range play. Berta. 1-1. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Don Buford. He's at the track. His range is a 4. And he can't get it. And that's going to be a double for Bob Berta. That's going to be a double to left field. Hunt will score. Does McCovey score? Base runner 3 with 2 outs of 4. Double to left. -1, a 1-3. McCovey will score. He will. Bird on at second base. 10-9. Stadium cheers. Yay! Bob Berta gets a 2 RBI double as Don Buford couldn't get there, and now the batter is Henderson, and that is it for Eddie Watt. Watt's got a chance. Now it's 10-9, and Henderson at the plate, and the Orioles have got to make a pitching change. Henderson doesn't hit righties as well, so coming on to bat to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Jim Harden. He gets his first appearance. 6 wins, 7 losses, a save, a 3.59 ERA in 69. So Watt's not going to get a hold, but Harden here trying to get a 1-out save. Berta on at second. Henderson does have a little home run power. Berta on at second. Now it's a 10-9 ball game. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. The fans here at Candlestick are the ones that left are now back into the stadium. They go talk to Harden. Harden trying to get just 1 out. Fans here at Candlestick hoping for one big hit. Strategy roll. Or back. That's a 20. Harden turns around. Does he get Berta? No, Berta gets back. That would have been horrible to be the tying run picked off. Harden does have a little bit of pickoff rating. Now Jim Harden will go up against Henderson. Fans here at the stick hoping Henderson can do it. Harden looking in, trying to get 1 out. Harden will pitch. 1-4, strikeout 6, swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's your game. The Orioles will win it 10-9. The Giants just miss it. Stadium barfs. Yeah. 2 runs, 3 hits, but the Giants just come up short. And the Orioles will take a 2-1 series lead. What a crazy game. Final line score coming up. For the Orioles, 10 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. For the Giants, 9 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is that Hall? Let me see here. Orioles took the lead in the 8th. That's actually Leonard. Leonard gets the win. Leonard is Dave Leonard. He's going to get the win and go to 1-0. The loss is going to go to Ray Sadecki. He's going to go to 0-1. Severinsen will get his first hold, and Jim Harden's going to get his first save. What a crazy game here for Game 3 of this 69 World Series. We had 19 runs scored tonight. I don't think we're going to have that many tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be Game 4 of the 1969 World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. And it's a rematch of Game 1. Jim Palmer going for the Orioles. Juan Marichal going for the Giants. Once again, you really can't do much better than that for a World Series matchup. Palmer, Marichal, who will come away with that victory? We'll find out tomorrow night here on the network. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out for the turnstiles. I'm pretty sure this game deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Baltimore Orioles and the Giants trade blows, but the Orioles win it 10-9. They lead this 1969 World Series 2-1. What kind of a matchup will we get between Palmer and Marichal tomorrow night? You'll have to wait 24 hours to find out.